Okay, so good afternoon, Receptive Radio community. Thank you for watching, coming live, or watching the recording. I'm so grateful to have you here. And so this is Receptive Radio, your tuning station podcast, and I'm Jennifer Seifert, shamanic teacher, soul guide, and business mentor. And today we're talking about the third stage of purpose entrepreneurship, rocking it out. So we talked about figuring it out on May 16th, and we talked about working it out on May 30th. And I'm so happy to be talking about this project, or not this project, this purpose work stage of entrepreneurship, rocking it out, because it's essential. It's essential. And when you're rocking it out, you're feeling good, you're flowing, you're the star of the show. You feel confident and energized and healthy and strong at what you're doing in your business and in your purpose work. So has anyone else ever lost confidence? And then, once you lose the confidence, then it's hard to get back to rocking it out, and you don't know what you're doing wrong. And it's hard to get back to rocking it out, like rocking it out profitably, consistently, feeling good every day, feeling like you want to do your purpose and that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I know that for me, I have lost confidence many times. Sometimes my own fault, sometimes because I get triggered by an old wound that I'm not good enough. And then I have to go down a rabbit hole and process not good enough, feeling not good enough. Why am I not feeling good enough? And it impacts my ability to rock it out. And so why is it important that we start rocking it out and maintaining it consistently? Because we want to do our purpose work, our ultimate purpose, what we were born to do. And we want to feel good every day. And what I've been really noticing in the last few months is that I find myself questioning why I'm happy. Has anyone else here questioned why they're feeling happy? And it's like, oh, why do I feel so happy? I notice that I'm happier more often. I've been going through this lately where I'm like, I feel happy. And I'm just like noticing that I feel happier. And it feels really good. And I'm loving it. And you know why I'm loving it? Is because I'm doing my purpose work. I'm working for myself. I'm the entrepreneur. And I get up at 4:30 in the morning most days. And I have no problem doing it because I'm coming to do my purpose work. And I'm excited to get up in the morning and I feel energized. And because of this I'm feeling good thing, I feel like that's the cusp of moving to rocking it out. That is the cusp of moving to rocking it out for everybody. Because if we feel good, then we attract more people and opportunities to us that are good, that feel good. And I've been studying this myself internally. So I'm just telling a little bit about my story here, if you don't mind, if you're okay with me talking about that I've noticed that when my confidence drops, that I start feeling bad. And when I'm not feeling good, I don't want to come and do my work. I don't want to finish my book. And so it interferes with rocking it out. And it doesn't feel good. And I also notice that sometimes when I'm not feeling in my highest and I'm not feeling good, when I'm not rocking it out, I attract things to myself that I don't like. And then I have to get out of them, like sticky situations. And so if I was feeling good more often and attracting more of what I wanted to me more often, and those things were flowing, they would help me to rock it out more and more and more. And so I want this for you too as well. And it's consistency. It's like consistently noticing that, am I feeling good? And then am I feeling, and because I'm feeling good, wow, I'm more confident. And then noticing when you're not feeling good, the opposite of it, the contrast. And then how is your confidence when you're not feeling good? And then noticing the difference there. And then also noticing where sticky situations come up. Sticky situations of things that were created when you were in a not feeling good space. And then you end up getting into a feeling good space and you notice, I don't really like that thing anymore. That's not for me. But then it's hard to get out of, potentially. A lot easier to get out of and move through challenges when you're in a feeling good place. But when you're in a feeling bad place, it's more difficult. Okay, I don't want to confuse you here. So when you're confident, you are able to convey your message. You're able to stand in your power. You're able to talk about your purpose, your message, and people will hear you. But when you're not confident, you hide, and because you're not sure if you're good enough. And I've worked with this paradigm, these shadows, I would say, the shadow of being good enough, the light shadow, and the dark shadow of not being good enough. And I'm continuously working with them. And I don't know, maybe some of you viewers have had this light, dark shadow, this wound come up a lot for you in your life of feeling not good enough and noticing how it affects your confidence when you want to stand in your power and do something that you really love, but you're just not, it affects your certainty. It affects your confidence. And today I want to really offer a practice that's a game changer in maintaining confidence, maintaining presence, maintaining this awareness so you can watch yourself and you can notice yourself more feeling good. And you can notice yourself more if you're not feeling good. And my shamanic teachers have taught me that if it feels good, it's of spirit. If it feels bad, it's not spirit. And then I had another teacher recently tell me that it's like a gut check. Let's say you're hanging out with a certain person or whatever, and you just don't feel good around them. Well, that's your gut. That's your gut check telling you, that this isn't for you. This doesn't feel good. But then when you're around other people, you feel really good, and your gut is telling you that you feel good, then it is for you, you know? So we have to be better at watching and noticing and paying attention consciously and being aware of where we feel good, how it helps us be confident and show up in our power so that we can rock it out. And then noticing when we slide back to this not feeling good or unconfident position. But I'm going to show you this game-changing practice that's going to help you go from this not feeling good place back to this feeling good place of confidence and rocking it out quickly. And then the more you would practice it, the more you can maintain it and be more consistently confident and more consistently good enough and feeling good. Okay, so let me share it with you. And so it's a body practice, it's a breathing practice, but it's a noticing practice. And it's quite simple, but I just want to explain it first, and I'm going to show you, and you can work it with me. So be in your chair or standing, and put your feet on the ground. Notice your feet on the ground. And take a deep breath. And then I want you to put your attention with your eyes open. I want you to put your attention down into your lower belly, inside your, for women, it's your womb space, and for men, it's your power center, your lower dantian. It's in your lower belly, pelvic bowl, below the navel, but inside of you, okay? So this is your power center, your body center, I call it. And this grounds you powerfully through your legs, which are your tools for taking action in your life and standing in your confidence. So take all of your attention and put it down in that center. I'm just going to stand up and show you. So you're going to put it all the way down in this center inside your body. For men, it'd be a little bit higher, right below my belt buckle there. So put all your awareness, all your attention there, and notice your legs, your feet grounded on the floor. Notice that you're in your body, that you're aware and present. And just breathe into that, noticing that presence, that awareness that you're inside your body right now. You're inside your lower half of your body. And this ability to pay attention to this spot simultaneously while you're doing anything else in your life, like talking right now here on this show, I am putting all of my attention also in this spot in my pelvic region. Just notice that. Now, bring all of your attention up to right here in front of your head. Put all of your attention and awareness here at this front of your head. So I'm trying to do it too right now. And just notice how you don't feel grounded, how you don't feel in your body. So intentionally put yourself outside of yourself. And when we're in this space, I'm going to show you a practice. When we're in that space, we feel not present. And it's harder to get the words. And so I'm going to consciously bring myself out of my body and show you the difference. But while I'm talking, if you're out here, it's harder for you to pay attention to me as well. Okay? Okay, so let me bring myself out. So, rocking it out, it's really, about being confident. It's about being present and aware. It's about knowing who you are and feeling good. Okay, do you notice how my voice lifted and I wasn't really sure what to say? So now I'm going to bring all my attention back down to my belly. I'm going to say the same thing, similar. So rocking it out is about being present and being confident. It is about being in your power, inside of your body, all the time, and doing it and maintaining it consistently so that we can do what we love, be powerful at it and prosperous at it, and feel good and attract more feeling good to us. Okay, so did you notice the difference? My voice dropped and I definitely felt more powerful. And you can put in the comments for me later if you're watching the replay, if you notice the difference. And definitely try it out for yourself. And this is the type of stuff I help people practice so that they can show up in their purpose, be confident in it. Because I know that sometimes when you're doing something that isn't mainstream, that's more visionary, that might be more spiritual than people are used to, it can affect our confidence. But if we can be confident about how we talk about it, it can come across like they understand you and want to learn more and become more curious about you. And so what if you had these practices that I showed you in these 3 episodes? So this Rockin' It Out one is a presence activation, game-changing practice. There is the safe problem one I did in the Working It Out episode. And I also did one in Figuring It Out, where you're noticing and paying attention to how you show up. Like how, yeah. Anyway, I see I got out of my head there. Isn't this a good thing? So as soon as I wasn't sure about something, I popped out of my head. Now I'm going to come back down and tell you more. So what if you could be rocking it out more often? What if you could move through the stages of figuring it out, working it out, and rocking it out faster? And then stay consistent at it, working your ultimate purpose, doing what you love, making money at it, and also like having a really good time, feeling good all of the time, feeling confident in who you are, and that your gifts and talents and all of your skills that you are using in your purpose to do what you love. And you can use this for any business. We can align our purpose to what we love in the current business that we're in. So if you notice that you're not feeling excited to go to your work every day, whatever that is, there's something that is off. There's something to deal with. There's some issues there that can be worked through so that you start feeling better, so that you know confidently that this is what you want to do with the rest of your life. And I like to help people do what they love with their life. And it might not just be your business that's not working out for you. It could be your personal relationships. It could be anything. It's that connects your whole life to your purpose. Like business is multidimensional, like I said before. It's personal, it's professional, it's spiritual. And I work on all those realms, and I've learned that it feels way better for me when I'm confident talking about it. And it's okay if people don't understand about the spiritual side. They might be curious though. They might be interested. As long as I'm confident about it, it doesn't matter. The right people will line up with me. And I'll line up with the right people because I'll be in that feeling good state of magnetizing it to me. Just like I want for you. Just like I want for you. So right now, I have room for 5 30-minute free consults to help you rock out. So they're called the Rockin' It Out Breakthrough Calls. And whatever you noticed in this episode, let's talk about it in that call. So if you're feeling like this resonates with you, sign up for this call. I'll put the link in the chat on whatever platform you're watching this on. And thank you so much for watching and being a supporter of Receptive Radio and helping me to keep coming here every week and doing the show, because every week I do feel more confident at doing this. I do feel more confident at talking about what I do. And I feel like, I'm moving more and more towards rocking it out on a regular basis. And it is consistency, it's practice. And I love doing it. I love to share this knowledge with you so that you can be rocking it out at your purpose. So thank you for watching Receptive Radio, your tuning station podcast. And I'll see you next week.